Alright, what's up YouTube? This is gonna be my Chicago Bulls versus Milwaukee Bucks IP recap. So let's get into it. It was last night, so I'll start with the Bucks and work my way to the Bulls. I got 36 autos, I believe. So I'll start with this one. This is Camp Invite Michael Eric on 1 4x6, 2 4x6, and then another 4x6 on 3. I hope he makes the team, but I really don't think he will with all the big men he has, but if he does, that'd be pretty cool. So that's it for him. Now onto the cards. Zaza only signed one for me today, which is kind of surprising. I wonder if he didn't see the other ones because he signed everybody else except for me, but I don't really care because I have a lot of his autographs anyway. So Jared Bayless's little signature thing here. I don't know how nice he was going to be. He signed 1 of 5. Urson, 2. Pretty cool guy. Well, I don't like the way he's been playing lately, but he still signs. So, Milton, on 2. It gave him the night off last night. And then Henson, on 1. So, that turned out pretty cool on that brilliance here. So, that's it for the Bucks cards. Now on to the photos. We have OJ Mayo's awful signature that has no consistency whatsoever on this 8x10. So yeah, not the nicest guy. I still don't like him, to be honest. I hope we trade him, but we won't. So my gold I accidentally forgot to let the gold air out on my Knight, so it turned out really bad. But Brandon Knight, he usually signs for almost everybody. And then same thing happened here with Larry Sanders. I don't know why it looks like it's getting worse. It's gotten worse from last night to this morning. I don't know why that's happening, but it's okay. I already got Larry many times, so but that kind of sucks. And then oh crap. It kind of got a little bit bent too, a little bit, but it's nothing too bad. So there's that. Now onto the MOJO. We got the Greek Freak for the Bucks MOJO. Greek Freak on this one where he's at the All-Star game, or All-Star festivities when he's dunking it, and then this one. It's kind of hard to see though, but there. So that's it for my Bucks. Now onto the Bulls. We got 2 of 2 from assistant coach Adrian Griffin. Played for the Bulls and the Mavericks and a couple other teams. There's that. This guy, he's one of the weirdest players you'll ever meet. Ben Hansbrough. He only signs for well, from what I saw, he only signs for one person at a time. He's a really weird player. When we were at the hotel, he signed for one guy, and no one else had cards from him. And he signed for he was an older guy. It's okay, why don't you sign for the kids? And he doesn't. He signs for this older guy, and he signs everything he has, but he doesn't sign for us. And at the game, he signed for me, but he didn't sign for anybody else. But he signed everything I had. He's just a weird guy. And then he was walking off the court and bobbing his head up and down. So kind of a strange player, I guess. Kim English gave me his full sig on his one. He's pretty. He might actually have a chance at making the team if they keep 15 guys. Him or Solomon Jones or Hansbrough. It's going to come down to those 3. And then on this 4x6. And then this looks worse too. It looked really good last night. All of a sudden it's just fading. Solomon Jones, 4x6. I guess he's only 1 per. He's not very good, which is why it kind of shocked me, but don't really care, to be honest. So, Nazi Muhammad, also 1 per. He's got a nice signature, I guess, so sign that. Crap, these are not gonna stuck together. Alright, Etwan Moore. Signed 2 4x6s, not the card I had, so yeah, I got him. Now, into some bigger rotation players, I guess. We got 2nd round draft pick Cam Bairstow, who's really cool on 1. Can't see that one very well, but 2, 3, and then this 8x10. I put an 8x10 because he was really good in college, so maybe he'll get some minutes this year, maybe not. But he was nice. Probably the nicest player that the Bulls had, I'd say. Him or Tony Snell. Surprisingly, Tony Snell's really nice this year. So now for cards, Aaron Brooks signed 1 of 8. He'll like the 3rd string point guard or something like that. And then Kirk Heinrich. I'm glad I got him because he's pretty good. So Kirk Heinrich on that 08 tops. So now it's like the real MOJO. So let me just sneak him on over here. Alright, so we got 2 of 2 from Tony Snell. He signed this 8x10, or 8.5x11, I guess. These aren't 8x10s anymore because I can't find any 8x10 photo paper. And then this one, Tony Snell, so it's pretty cool. I heard he was a jerk, so I guess whoever been told that is wrong, because he signed for every. I mean, he was like one of the first guys to come off the court, but he signed everything for everybody. So there's Snell. Now let me get the other stuff over here. All right, I'll do this first. We got Nikola Mirotic, who I think is going to be pretty good. Much as I hate to say it, because he's on the Bulls, but I think he's got a lot of potential. But unfortunately, he won't be playing for a while with no one gets all in the front court. So there's that. And then on to this is the real ones. I got these two. We got Dougie McBuckets. So excited to get him autographed. Turned out pretty good. It smeared a little bit, like if you can see that. It smeared a little bit, but I mean it looks sick. Just see that. I mean, so yeah, it's Doug, and now the best autograph you could possibly probably the best autograph I've ever gotten, Derrick Rose. So that really, when I got that, I was shocked. So I mean, he signed for maybe 8 people or something like that. He just sticks to one side, then goes up from that side, and then just so he signs 5 to 10. And the guy let my friend Kelly down. My friend Kelly in the first row, so he saw a kid with a Derrick Rose jersey, so he signed for Kelly, and then he signed for my friend Carlson, he signed for me, and then he signed for a couple other people. So lucky to get him. A lot of pushing and shoving, I'm not gonna lie, but actually we didn't really experience that though, because we got there really early. As soon as the doors opened, we were rushing up there, and we were the only ones there for autographs. And I don't know why, but the usher told us we had to go up there until 6:30, and then 10 minutes later, he let us back down into the reserve rows. I rode off for the people who have seats there, but he let us stand there, which is really cool. So, I mean, I wouldn't have got Derrick Rose, probably wouldn't have got McDermott either if I wouldn't have been standing there. So, thanks to the usher for that. Unfortunately, later though, he had to kick me out because if you guys know who Elijah Millsap is, he's Paul Millsap's brother. He promised me shoes, and I kept telling him, the usher, that he's going to come back out, and he's like, sorry man, you have to go, he's not coming back out. And I was like, yes he is, but he didn't believe me, so I had to leave. And 20 minutes later, Elijah Millsap direct messaged me on Instagram saying, where are you at, man, I can't find you. And of course, I was leaving, and I told him that the ushers kicked me out, because he was supposed to give me shoes, so the ushers kicked me out. And so he said that, so I asked him if there would be any other way I could receive them, and he said that he'd mail them to me to give me his address, to give me my address. So yeah, hopefully I'll be getting those pretty soon. I really wanted to meet him, because on the way out, I'm like, Elijah, and he looked at me, and he nodded at me, so he was coming back, and the usher's like, he's not coming back. I'm like, guess he was just letting me stay, and he wouldn't let me stay. And then of course, he messaged me 10 to 20 minutes later and says, where are you? And of course, I'm not there. So that kind of sucked. But hey, the usher was cool to let us back in there, because he kicked. I think I'll try to put footage of player signing in here. Like, he essentially, like, he kicked us up to the, one usher kicked us up to the second row because we weren't supposed to be down there once we were season ticket holders, and I'm unfortunately not. So, but once the people started rushing in there, the other usher got let us back in, which was really cool of him, because he didn't have to do that. So, yeah, I'd say this is one of the best nights I've ever gotten autographs for. None of it is just for sale or for trade, except for maybe Kim English, if you guys really want that, or a Henson, or something like that. But besides that, this is all staying here. This is going to get framed, obviously. I might frame McBuckets here, depends. He was really cool too. He talked to us about, he was talking to us about 2K and about how he doesn't like the new shot form thing. I don't either, it sucks. So, everybody was really cool. Giannis remembers me now, so he knows who I am now, which is really cool. So, kind of sucks though. Got some like sticky photo corner stuff on there, but hopefully it'll just go away. So that's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and let's start the season off good. Well, I started it off good. Let's see. Let's have a good NBA season. Pretty good. You guys had a good World Cup?
Get a picture, please. I'm dying right now. Thank you so much. I think I can get your warm-up.
Sorry.